Hello everyone, we have the new dimensional hero Robin Hood. The new hero is a dimensional hero like I just said, also an agility based hero. I'm going to be a part of the ranger class and the primary role is debuff. So let's start by looking at the skills, starting with his ultimate skill is called Furry Friends. Robin Hood summons his Wolfland companions to attack the enemy with the highest energy, reducing their energy by 300. The companions sprawl continuously around the target, dealing damage equal to 280% of Robin's attack rating to the target and nearby enemies every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. And level 2, the energy reduction from the companion's attack is increased to 400. This energy is converted into a sack of 20 coins that drops on the battlefield. And level 3, at the start of battle, Robin Hood shoots a signal balloon, reducing the haste of all enemy heroes by 16 and their energy recovery speed by 10% for 10 seconds. Robin Hood also scatters 20 coins around himself. So this is looking pretty good, reducing quite a bit of energy, also doing quite a few attacks here, dealing 280% damage of Robin Hood's attack rating. Also reducing haste with the level 3, so that's very important. Overall, sounds pretty good. Let's move on to the second skill, Rob the Rich. This has a passive and an active ability. The passive ability, 80% of enemy heroes' excess energy is converted into coins that drop on the ground, with 1 coin dropping every 20 excess energy. And the active ability, Robin Hood sweeps across the battlefield to gather all the coins and coin sacks, then distributes them to allied heroes to recover their energy up to max. Prioritizing heroes with low energy, each coin recovers 20 energy. And level 2, 100% of excess energy is converted into coins. Level 3, for every 1 coin an allied hero gains, their attack rating will be increased by 1% for 6 seconds. And level 4, for every 1 coin an allied hero gains, their attack rating will be increased by 1.5% for 6 seconds. So we get to see with this skill what the coins actually mean. They just give your allied heroes some energy here, which is very nice. Also, giving the allied heroes some attack, which is very nice to see for every coin an allied hero gains. Overall, looking like a very good skill as well. Let's move on to the third skill. We have Counter Offense. When an enemy is at close range, Robin Hood deals damage equal to 300% of his attack rating, knocking the enemy back and stunning them for 2 seconds. Robin Hood then backflips away from the enemy and deals 2 strikes of damage equal to 240% of his attack rating. Robin Hood is immune to controls for the skill's duration. And level 2 increases the damage respectively to 330% and 270% of his attack rating. Level 3 stun effect lasts for 4 seconds, and level 4 we have the first engraving skill. Knocking the enemy back also destroys their shields and dispels most of their buffs. So doing what looks to be quite a bit of damage here, also doing some stuns as well. And with the first engraving skill, destroying the enemy heroes' shields and also getting rid of their buffs as well. Overall, this skill looks pretty decent. And moving on to the final skill, we have Expert Maneuver. And it looks like this skill also has a passive and an active ability to it. For the passive ability, Robin Hood always remains locked onto the enemy with the highest energy. Every hit from his crossbow reduces the enemy's energy by 20 and converts it into 1 coin that drops on the ground. And the active ability, Robin Hood fires 4 crossbow bolts, each dealing damage equal to 220% of his attack rating. Every time Robin Hood's crossbow produces 12 coins, he will transform the crossbow into a longbow and launch a powerful shot in the next use of this skill, dealing damage equal to 400% of his attack rating, while reducing the enemy's energy by 400 and converting it into a sack of 20 coins that drops on the ground. And the level 2 ability, every time Robin Hood's crossbow produces 10 coins, he will transform the crossbow into a longbow and launch a powerful shot in the next use of this skill. Level 3 increases the damage respectively to 240% and 420% of his attack rating. And the second engraving skill, when a crossbow shot misses or fails to deal damage, the damage and energy reduction of the next crossbow shot is increased by 80%. So doing quite a bit of damage with this longbow shot, and also dropping quite a few coins on the ground as well. And I like this second engraving skill just in case if the crossbow misses, the energy reduction of the next crossbow shot will be increased by a lot. So that's very cool that they have that in there. Overall, the skills are looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and look at the signature item next. The skill is called Righteous Legacy. When you unlock the signature item, for every 1 coin Rob the Rich distributes to an allied hero, that hero gains 0.5 points of Magic Pierce and Physical Pierce for 6 seconds. At plus 10 signature item, for every 1 coin Rob distributes to an allied hero, that gains 1 point of Magic Pierce and Physical Pierce for 6 seconds, so increasing it from 0.5 to 1 point for each of those. The plus 20 signature item, every time an enemy hero drops 1 coin due to Robin Hood's skills, that hero deals 2% less damage for 6 seconds. And the plus 30 signature item, after producing a total of 40 coins, Robin Hood's crossbow is enhanced, with each crossbow hitting reducing the enemy's energy by 40 and converting it into 2 coins that drop on the ground. I really like the look of the crossbow enhancing here. Each hit with the crossbow will reduce the energy of the enemies by 40, so that's good. I think that could be pretty useful if the enemies are hit a lot of times with the crossbow, preventing the enemies from doing their ultimate abilities. Okay, let's move on to the exclusive furniture. The furniture is called Legendary Marksman. For the 3 of 3, the damage from Robin Hood's crossbow and longbow is increased by 60% against enemies with control immunity or shields. And the 9 of 9, hits from Robin Hood's crossbow and longbow cause the enemy to be unable to cast their ultimate for 1 second. Okay, this 9 of 9 sounds pretty powerful. Every hit from Robin Hood's bows here will make the enemy unable to cast their ultimate for 1 second. That sounds pretty powerful. Again, reducing the number of ultimates that the enemies can use here. And let's go ahead and look at the Arena Trials. I think it might have already started on the test server, but let's go ahead and look. I'm going to look at the wooden dummy here with this. So the Arena Trials has already started on the test server, but I want to go ahead and look at this wooden dummy up here. I just want to look at the skills and see what they can do against these basic enemies. And I'm going to turn off the ×2 speed so I can get a better look at this. And the ultimate ability immediately going on, there's his companions there taking down that enemy. That looked pretty cool. Also kind of looks very funny there too with all the dust clouds. It looks like a cartoonish fight there going on with that ultimate skill. And on the battlefield, I can see these little coins being poured onto the ground, also the little sacks being poured onto the ground as well. It looks very cool. It reminds me of Rowan with his ultimate skill. But overall, though, from the wooden dummy, it looks pretty good. We would have to do some testing though to see what he can actually do against some of these heroes here. But I'm thinking Rowan and Robin Hood, because of that ultimate skill thing, like I was just talking about. They both can give energy to allied heroes. I'm wondering if maybe that could work, or maybe it would be too much energy gain for the allied heroes, but that could be something that we could test. But yeah, that overall he's looking very nice. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to like and subscribe. Also comment what do you think about Robin Hood, and there will be a video on screen that YouTube thinks you would like to watch next, so go ahead and click on that video right now. And thanks for watching.